IRL streamer stabbed to death live in Japan by a fan. Wasn't this somewhat this? She probably rejected him in front of 6,000 people, and people didn't do anything. Yo, guys didn't even actually out. Who shouldn't get stabbed too? Like no one.
Going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at another one of these just insane stories that has just happened to an IRL streamer in Japan. Now, over the last couple of weeks, we've seen, it seems like, an increasing amount of stories of people who have some sort of issue with like IRL streamers or whatever just kind of showing up wherever they're streaming and causing problems. Just a couple days ago, I made a video where a couple of American female streamers, Cinnabrit, Valkyrie, and Miru.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing that happened to them. That happened to her. Literally, what's the point?
I believe it was. They were all live streaming, and a guy showed up, and
it was like, oh, could I get your number? I watched the video. Oh, could I get your number? Said, no. I'm gonna follow you everywhere you go. After guys kept following.
Was trying to like get one of their numbers, and then when he was rejected,
I'm gonna end you. Somewhat. Then after you were busy chasing them, literally chasing them, bro. Got bored.
He followed them around, like threatening to kill them and all kinds of just like insane shit. Well, tragically, in the story we're about to take a look at here, the woman was actually brutally killed on stream by the guy who...
If they didn't run, and I don't know, maybe the cameraman wasn't there, that would have happened to Valkyrie and the other girl.
Found her or whatever here, and it blows my mind that people are willing to take any of this far, right? Streaming is...
It's just a parasocial relationship. That's the thing. What the hell is this? Claw?
Is, I think, never that important to where like you should feel inclined to kill somebody because of their stream or whatever here. Now, I don't know the reason off the top why this woman here was killed on her stream. The title of the article suggests it could be a multitude of different things. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the article here and kind of piece this one together, because it really just doesn't make sense to me why this continues to even be a thing, really. So a Japanese streamer was stabbed multiple times while IRL streaming to over 6,000 people in Tokyo on March 11th.
I thought you meant like people were around there.
At 9:50 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, the streamer Airi Sato was walking the streets of Shinjuku while live streaming on the Japanese platform Who Watch. According to Need to Know, she suddenly began screaming for over a minute before a man covered in blood and holding a knife appeared on screen. Quote, "Are you dead yet?" asked the
But else though, girl screaming, "Are you dead yet?" Like, bro, God is weird, bro.
alleged attacker described as a hater or anti-fan.
That's not a hater. He was probably jealous that she was talking to a different guy or something.
Japanese media. The broadcast continued with all of this going on, with fans eagerly concerned about the well-being of the woman, even as emergency sirens roared over the black screen. Quote, according to police, the suspect said he wanted his money back, leading to speculation that...
That's what I'm saying. He was a super fan. After, if he pulled up with a, what's it called? If I can't have her, no one can. Head ass shit. That's some dumb shit. I decided to actually act out. I ended it. He wants his money back. He probably gifted it so many times. Maybe like he might have been the same guy who sent his whole life savings to the streamer. Sent his whole life savings, just giving. Oh, soup. Oh. Hey, you're my wife now. Some other shit. For him not to just acknowledge, say thank you and dip. Just react to other stuff. But it's funny though. It's not funny. It's just weird. It's not the parasocial relationship. they don't know you. They like they might have talked to you like several times through the chat and stuff, but still they don't know you personally.
He may have been a viewer who donated money to her streams, said journalist Jeffrey Hall. All right, so just a fucking insane news story to begin with, right? Like, usually when you hear about IRL streamers, nothing ever actually happens. I mean, there's been thousands of IRL streamers who've just, you know, done their thing over time, but then there's very specific situations like this you hear about where things just go wildly too fucking far. And like I said, the timing of this compared to what just happened the other day with the other, it's just scary to think, man. Like, I really, as an IRL streamer right now, I would, if that was my job, I would be reconsidering, man, because you really, unfortunately, never fucking know with the internet, bro. And people don't see.
They're unpredictable. Can you just, oh, hi, we're friends. Just switch upon you the next minute. Like,
To understand this, unfortunately. As cool as the internet is, you can do a lot of fun stuff on it. There's a lot of websites to check out and things like that, but when you're dealing with these other people, especially anonymously and whatnot, you never really know who it is you're talking to on the other side. Or like in this instance, as an IRL streamer, she had 6,000 people watching. You never know who one of those 6,000 people could be. I mean, just statistically, I would imagine if you have 6,000 people in like a big room, one of those people has to turn out to be like a fucking complete psychopath, right? Who's willing to do something like this. It really blows my mind that is the way that things are. But dude, just you never know online with these people, because some of these people have literally nothing to fucking lose. Like, this guy apparently was willing to hunt down this streamer and commit murder on live stream, by the way, in like broad daylight, where everyone's gonna see it, everyone's gonna know who did it, right? These types of people just have
okay. They would only know if he didn't have a mask on. If he had a mask on, maybe. It's possible. You can easily just find out. Maybe, but people were probably around, or maybe she's at a park at night. But people will still see it. And how did the cop? Maybe the people who were watching it saw and called cops, telling us, and the cops are watching it too, and found the location somehow. Or I don't know. Anything can happen.
nothing going on, man. Now, the details a little bit gruesome for me, man. I hated reading this. Like, from the way it sounds, this man was stabbing this poor woman for well over a minute.
Wait, so like he basically got like, ouch, that's like, that's weird. Why do all that? Why not just walk as a person? Can I get my money back? They say, oh no. Maybe I don't know. Just beg. I don't know. Like, people are just weird these days. Hopped in 2025, thinking it's gonna be better than 2024, and people are just ended the first second day. Bad things were happening.
Before anything even happened. I mean, from the sound of it, she was still alive. Like, that is such a horrible thing to have to go through.
It's gonna hurt. You can be feeling everything unless your body gets numb. Then after you can feel it after.
bro. Obviously, she couldn't really defend herself in this instance. I'm assuming he came up on her by surprise and did this. Like, she probably didn't even see the guy coming in the first place. Just such an excruciating and terrible way to go out in front of all these people. So, obviously, rest in peace to this poor woman who was just fucking murdered. Apparently, this guy wanted his money back, and so people are thinking like he was a donator or something. I don't know how Japanese streaming works in comparison to like here in the United States.
Probably similar. Probably the same, maybe. It's most likely the same.
But all the times that I've streamed, most people, if they ever donate, which is already like a smaller portion of the audience anyway, they usually are only donating like $1, $5, maybe $10, right? It's not like they're donating $70,000 to a streamer or something fucking crazy. Now, granted, he may have dumped a bunch of money over time or whatever, but I cannot imagine he ever dropped enough money that he would need it back from this fucking streamer he was watching.
Maybe he had a loan. He probably loaned that money. No, he probably maybe needed more money because he lost a job or something like that. I don't know. Anything could be possible. Wanted his money back after to decide to go end someone's life for it. How you gonna get the money back? Like, I don't think he thinks through. How you going to get your money back after stabbing though? You think they're just gonna bing, yeah, money sent to you. Oh yeah, I just need some time to heal and everything. Oh, let me just type it. Okay, now the money is sent to you. Like, no, you're not getting it back. You did all that just to what? He just did it for the fun of it. God's trying to move like battle beast. I'm like, bro, you're not him.
To the point where he hunts them down and
God thought he was a hitman. Bro did all that for free. Now he's probably going to jail. They saw his face. Maybe. Hopefully they did. Saw his face and everything. So what's the point? What's the actual point of all that? I want my money back. You're not getting it. Or maybe it was more like an altercation. Maybe he said he just walked up and just did it. She yelled. He didn't even ask. If he asked, actually no. Yeah, if he asked it would be better. She would have probably lived. He just did it.
In broad daylight. I mean, there is just, I don't know. I don't think there's enough money in streaming for you to be able to do something like that, right? That sounds like some sort of mafia kind of shit. It's nonsense to me. The suspect, a man in his 40s identified as Kenichi Takano, told police that he, quote, didn't mean to kill her. Takano reported
he brought a knife there and didn't mean to kill her. Oh. I bought a water bottle. I'm going to attract me. I bought a water bottle. I didn't mean to drink it after I drank the whole bottle. I didn't mean it. So what's the point of bringing it? Oh, it was for my safety. Yeah. At the other person's expense. He did not mean to do that. Bring it. Or kill it.
Visited a restaurant where Sato worked since August 2022 after watching her broadcasts and had sent her money. Quote, I managed to raise funds with my
approximately 600 no 1,350 no 13,500
savings and consumer loans and lent Sato more than 2 million yen for living and other expenses. I made up my mind to attack her as she wouldn't give my money back, he told police. The Standard reports Sato had died after wounds to her head, neck, and abdomen, that she was found unconscious before being rushed to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. So honestly, this whole fucking situation just sounds weird, right? So he's known this woman for like 2.5 years, I guess. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if he found her at the restaurant because he liked her streaming, or if it was just some guy who walked in wanting fucking sushi or something, and she's like, oh yeah, I stream, and he, you know,
first image shows something that looks like a small mountain or a large hill, and the second image shows trash. But would it surprise you guys if I told you that both of these photos are from the same location? Yes, that's correct.
What
You
the
guys
hell?
thought was simply a hill is actually man-made. It's one of the largest landfills in New Delhi. This is normal for our world now. Specifically, this landfill is known as the Ghazipur landfill. It's roughly 70 acres in area, and in some places it goes up the heights of 230 feet, which is pretty insane. There's 14 million metric tons of waste here. And this landfill is a very large problem, one that many of the residents who live next to it really want fixed, but it seems pretty much impossible at this point. Now, the reason that this is such a big problem, besides the smell and the fact that it's an eyesore, is during the summertime when heat waves come through, oftentimes the landfill will end up catching fire and it will just burn uncontrollably. This releases a ton of chemicals into the atmosphere, and residents in the surrounding area are the ones breathing this in. On top of this, there are actually just direct dangers as well associated with this landfill. Because of how high the garbage is piled, there have been landfill landslides in the past that have crushed people and cars. Even more and even worse, the landfill contributes a lot to global warming. It releases methane, which is worse than carbon dioxide, and in 1 year, it releases the equivalent of 500,000 cars running 24/7 year-round for 20 years straight. Again, that's in 1 year. Perhaps the saddest part about this, though, is the fact that the government has consistently promised to do something about this problem, yet they still have not, and the problem has only grown worse. So, we will see.
How you gonna do something about it? Like, take everything out? Recycle it?
If anything
That'll take like a decade. They're not doing anything because it's not gonna make them money. That's the main reason.
In the future, but at this point it's not looking very good. Also, before a bunch of people come into the comments stating that this is only a problem India has to go through because India is dirty, think again. United States, we have the largest landfill in the world, and this is not just a problem that India has to grapple with. It's there's landfills everywhere.
Why do you predict? Why do you predict people are gonna say that?
So yeah, I figured I would just touch on this a little bit. In my opinion, it's really
Tuned in after.
seeing the state of some of these landfills and
Yeah,
how
bro,
bad they are for the environment. But hey, that's the price of progress and the industrial.
They're taking it.
Always.
For that, I don't know, but either way, I guess he decided to loan this girl almost 14,000 US dollars for living and shit like that. And then I guess she wouldn't give the money back or whatever, so he just decided to fucking brutally murder her, right? Now, that is different than like donating to her stream. At first, that's what I thought, right? I thought like, he was chatting in there and he was like, hey, love your streams, here's $5, stuff like that, right? But this sounds more like an arrangement loan or something, right? Like he's talking about he took out consumer loans and all this other shit for this woman. First off, you have to be a complete fucking lunatic to do that anyway, right? How many of you would walk into like a fucking Burger King today, right? You see a woman at the cash register who's like, yeah, I stream on Twitch. And you're like, okay, let me go take out $15,000 in loans so you can live. Even though we just
What was the sense?
met yesterday, right? That just doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up at all. Who the fuck would do this? And this guy's in his 40s and he's this angry over streaming and shit like that anyway. It's like, this guy was clearly a fucking loser, right? Like,
It's their social relationship, bro. Trust me, get Rust. Trust me, get. Okay. Let's see.
he clearly just had nothing going on for himself. And truth be told, he allowed himself to kind of get played here. I mean, even from the way it's being described, it never sounds like she made an arrangement to give him back anything. It sounds like he was just like, oh, I like you, or I like your streams or whatever, so here's the money. And it sounds like it was a gift. I mean, if it's a gift and she's not like on any record or whatever saying, hey, I'll pay you back, I mean, you're kind of opening yourself up to this shit here, bro. But to go as far as murdering her in revenge, like over something that you did, like a mistake that you...
Because he's just maybe not smart, or he's just thinking with his fucking dick. No, gay shit. He's just thinking with his dick. Oh, maybe if I pay her a lot, she's gonna want me. Like, yeah. Oh, if I pay her, she's gonna want me for me. My hair looks. I look fucking homeless, bro. Get it? I'm balding from one side. Don't watch that. My hair. I just need to pick my hair and shit. Yeah, she's gonna want me. Yay! I paid her 13,000 or 20 billion, 20 million won. And yo, she did not reciprocate it. She's probably mad because like she's probably said, "Oh, thank you," and that's all she said, and she walked away. Doing that, painting there out that much, bro. He was probably drunk when he did that.
You as a person made just fucking insanity. These kinds of people, bro, they cannot be walking around with everybody else, right? These people.
Well, see, stop thinking with your penis. Stop thinking with your meat, bro. It's not good.
They gotta be locked up in the loony house. This is the type of person you put in a padded room for the rest of his life in a straitjacket and just let him go. So obviously, there's still like a lot of confusing details about this whole story. We probably will never know like the full extent, like what really led up to all this, how this was all even started. We know what we know, and that's probably all we're really gonna know about this one. But my thing is it just seems like recently, especially, all of the reasons why I wouldn't want to be an IRL streamer, they're just on full display right here, bro. It's already kind of bad enough, I feel like, streaming at your own setup at your house or at a studio, because even then, right, people fucking swat these streamers.
How do they even find your location? You just send your link, clarify link, then after every link, then post. Maybe. It's most likely that. He's probably bored. Bored as hell, bro. You know we actually trying to swat niggas. It's kind of weird. But I know it's for their fun. They see it's fun. Meanwhile, it's not for everyone. It's only for you. Cause you're just fucking idiots. You're just idiots, bro. You know, the people they watch, they get entertained by it. Oh, so you basically all they do is they basically just want it to just disappear. Like what's I don't know what they think of. Do they just think of like only they think about only not the long term things. Think about what can I get now? Damn, that was a sick ass catch. He actually caught that. He caught it, hit a spin move after catching it. Bro was not fucking aura farming. He definitely was.
Send the police over and harass you and they fuck with you and all this other kind of stuff, right? That's already bad enough and that's already a big enough problem to deal with. But this whole IRL streaming thing opens up an entirely new avenue of danger. I think people, they think that like when they see these IRL streams, like, oh, there's no way that someone could find out like where this person is or like, you know, what location.
It's not even hard, honestly. There's some AI thing that can easily just you can use. I remember using it at least one time. You can easily just take a photo of the place or the screenshot of the thing, and it's gonna show you like places that look exactly like it on the map and show you the location. Tell you the location too. It's not that hard.
They're currently at, right? But I mean, you got to think like this guy seems like he was a local, you know what I mean? Because he knew the streamer and like I think he lived in Tokyo here too. So like he probably was able to know like because it was like his neighborhood or whatever, right? Like, oh, she's down there at the fucking, you know, Shake Shack on First Street, you know what I mean? And even then, like there's just people online who are so deranged, they're so insane, they've got literally nothing better to do. They will dedicate their time to finding out where you're at just to fuck with you.
Niggas do it all like how the fuck you like guys we be doing detective work, bro. Get a job at the police station. Literally, get a job at the police station. You can help them find all the criminals. If these niggas become cops or FBI agents, they can easily find out wherever the criminals are. All that guys doing detective work, or just a regular person, and not using that time and energy for criminals and other stuff. Like, bro, you can become. I don't know. God damn, bro. All that. Wait. Oh, swatting you. You know, you can just take a picture of a bottle and some nigga finds out where you are. Like, nigga, the what? How the hell you do that? Guys have too much time on their hands and too much knowledge. Guys are smart as shit and somehow not using it. They can easily benefit from it.
It's like a level of stream sniping or something like that, bro. It's just insane. And of course, being
It's not crashing out. It's just insane.
out in public like this, I mean, you can never blame the woman here because, like, everyone has a right to go outside and be in public, right? But on top of that, I mean, let's imagine, like, you're walking down the street, you know, there's alleyways, there's businesses, there's houses. There's a lot of different places to fucking hide. And if you're one of these, like, crazy lunatics trying to hunt this poor woman down over money you gave her, there's so many different places to hide and for you to be out of sight. I feel like it's 100% impossible to fully know your full surroundings at all times, right? Like, it only takes a couple of seconds of having your guard down before something like this happens. It's just such a
impaled. Like, this is fucking JoJo.
horrible story, man. I think because it happened in Japan, it probably will get a lot less coverage here in America than it probably deserves, but this is once
in like 10 years, it's gonna be a common thing. Not really 10 years, probably more than that. More people can start streaming this. It could be more deaths about, yeah.
again one of those things, man. I think that this is like one of those very shocking, cautious tales of what this whole thing entails, because IRL streaming, I'm sure it goes great for most people who do it, but I mean, if you make even one enemy by accident out there, you're really just in a position to have a death that
Because of hunting you down, finding everything about you, everything you cooked. What, you just made a generational enemy. Guys gonna be stalking your kids, burning trees. Crazy.
everyone's gonna remember. And it's just so shitty. I can't imagine sitting there watching like that scream. This is someone you enjoy watching, and you have to watch this like brutal murder take place, man. I'm sure a lot of people were fucked up seeing that. You know what I mean? They didn't want to see that ever. From the sound of it, like, you know, you just hear this woman screaming. It's like a black screen. The occasional shots you see of the suspect here, he's just coated in blood. Yeah, that would freak me the fuck out, man. I don't know. Just such a sad story. It really blows your mind. Like, just how far people are willing to take this internet shit, dude. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about this Japanese IRL streamer and signing out.
But low-key, honestly, it's gonna get common. I'm trying to make a freestyle. I know that's hummus. That was shit. I know that. Give me abundance. That made no sense. Still, hopefully it does not come down to it. Like Johan says, sensational. Oh shoot, my bad.